Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is November the 24th, 2020. We're at the location to where we trade different. We don't follow the technical analysts out there. We don't follow the so-called experts of charts because they have no idea what the market is going to do. For us, we trade different. We look at what the trap is going to do and get in position. Now, the trap is the one you see on the bottom left side of my screen. He's the criminal. He's the crook. He's the one that is trying to take your money. It's just plain and simple. So for us to alleviate that, we need to make sure that we get in position to try to take the funds back from him. That's what we do. So if this is your first time watching our video, make sure you guys, if you guys appreciate the content, that you hit the like button, you share the video, and subscribe to the channel. There's nowhere easier of which you're going to get this type of ideas, these type of forecasts and predictions. So you can see today we're going to talk about AMD. And last time we did a video for AMD was back on November the 8th. And you guys can see right here of what has occurred since that particular moment. We anticipated the trap to continue to increase the price. Now, initially, you can see it did not occur. Weakness dominated the market in AMD following our video on the 8th of November, right? But look what has occurred since then. The market still came to what we expected to hit restriction. We identified that AMD, that the market was in a trading channel, and this is precisely what is going on right now. Yesterday, the market tagged out at our restriction line. You can see it. So about 2.24%. Not much, but generally you would expect to try to get that as soon as possible. It took us a while, a couple of weeks, a couple of trading days before the market actually came up here to restriction, but 2.24%. Okay, now let's get rid of this because we want to talk about what we are expecting AMD stock to do into the future. Well, what is the trap going to do in relation to this particular market? You guys can see we're still trending in a channel for AMD. Okay, so I'm just going to extend this out a little bit further since the market has not addressed which way it's going to go outside of this channel. That's it. So you can see us. Market is bouncing. No doubts about it. Right? You can see it. So now, obviously, you would expect us to try to come back down into the market in AMD. You're going to see a lot of people who cover AMD stocks speak on that, right? But let's see if we notice anything different. Can the market actually break outside of this trading channel to the upside? Now, real quick, looking at the market on the 3-day time frame for AMD, yes, we're still seeing instances that sellers are still present in AMD. So even in the midst of selling entering the market in AMD right now, this market is still poised to break outside of this channel to the upside, so long as it holds support around 82.50 right there. Okay, it might even take $80, but less likely if the market comes and grabs support at 80 that we're going to come back up here to this restriction point on our chart. Okay, less likely at 80. Probable, but definitely more probable around 82.50. The trap holds that area for support. Okay, so is the market ready to break outside of this channel right now? Based off the chart, no, it's not ready, but it's getting prepared. The market definitely wants to continually show us its ability to try to move higher and break outside of this channel. You can see that on numerous time frames. Okay, so I would expect that since this is a holiday week for many people, that the trap is going to anticipate some volatility. Okay, you would expect that whether before or after the holidays, for many people expect this to occur. Okay. Now, there is still that slim probable chance that the market won't break this channel. It comes with the territory. He tried numerous weeks to try to break the market out this channel. He got rejected every time. He's trying it again. He's now at bat, and he's going to try to swing to see if he's able to do it. Looking at the market, even though we got 6 days left for AMD, the market still looks to try to move higher in price from a monthly perspective. Looking out in the long term, the market is still anticipated to try to break this trend of moving in a channel to a higher price. That's it. So the strength into the market in AMD is still relevant and is still prevalent as of now. The only thing that's in the way is this restriction line around $88. That's it. If that $88 restriction area or sell wall was not there, the market would have been moved higher in AMD. So the trap is chipping away at those sell positions right at $88. Okay. Which gives us a hard time to predict the timing as to when that movement for AMD is going to break outside of this channel. Okay. So generally, we're still going to go with AMD, giving us some momentum and opportunity to try to move higher in price. So we're going to go ahead and generate a forecast in the market for AMD to go higher. All right. Now, we still have $87.50 as restriction. Okay. So keep that in mind. I told you that $80 needs to be maintained ultimately as support in order for us to continue to see this strength come through into the market AMD. Preferably, we would like to see the trap come in around 82.50 to hold support. That's even better. But just in case he cannot do that, $80 is the next area of support that we need to be watchful for to see this market come in and try to show us strength. Okay. And we're going to try to see him break out the market slightly around $88 or so, $89. We're going to expect him to try to tag out there. So that is going to be our forecast. So we're looking for the market to try to increase in value still. The trend is still in play. He's going to try again to break this restriction line, $87.50. We're going to try to tag out around 90. Okay. So now this is our thoughts, our opinion as to what we're noticing on the price chart for the trap. Now, I want to know what you think. What is your perception? Do you see the market breaking down? Do you see it moving higher or lower? Let us know with a comment in the comment section. Make sure you maintain a profitability and trade different.